Welcome back to another one. Behind me, I have another Honda Civic. So this Honda Civic is kind of something a little more important, a little special anyway, not important. Been around the family for the last decade or more. I got the car in on a trade a long time ago from a good friend of mine, and ended up having a bunch of problems with it. Blew the engine up in it. It was a turbo single cam, and my uncle got it off of me, and then he has been spending some time restoring the interior on the car, and we put a B swap in it and rear disc conversion and some other good stuff. He did like front lip, new bumper, fog lights, core support, rear bill, tail lights, headlights. He was in the process of restoring this car. So I ended up getting the car off of him because he is moving on to other things in life. And here we are today doing some minor suspension work. So he already went ahead and put new flex lines in, new maxSpeeding rod coilovers, all new calipers, new axles, and brake lines, fuel lines. We did all that stuff at the bigger shop location, if some of you remember some of our older videos. And then now I'm going to be putting in some upper control arms because these are old, original. The rubber's a little worn. Upper ball joints, they're not bad, but we're going to go ahead and throw some different ones on. So these maxSpeeding upper control arms came with the car, and we're going to toss those puppies on. So super simple here. I already popped the upper ball joint. I didn't do anything else, just popped the upper ball joint, smacked it with a hammer a couple times. And then now what I'm going to do is I'm going to loosen up the lower fork here, and then I'm going to pull the upper top hat nuts off. I'm going to let the coilover fall. That's going to give us an opening on the top side to pull the upper control arm out. So loosen these guys up here. Oh, I lost it. There it is. Yeah. And then we'll pop that out, swap the mounting bracket for the control arm out to the new ones, and then be done with that. That might actually give us just enough room without removing that lower fork bolt. So now we'll swap out the sockets here. Oh yeah, okay. So you just need to remove the top hat nuts, and then this guy will just slide right over the top like this and out. Super simple. So now we're going to take this here mount in the back here, spray it down with some penetrant, and then we'll wire wheel it up, and then we'll probably paint it black with some rust preventative stuff. We already have it off, we might as well clean it. Bolts are all cleaned up. I'm going to go ahead and throw a little light layer of wheel bearing grease on the shafts of these. These cleaned up pretty good. I mean, rustier than all hell, but stuck a punch into these and I worked them, and they're really tight still. There's no play in the bushing. So go ahead and reuse these because the new control arms didn't come with any for some reason. And not perfect, but it'll do. I didn't let the paint dry and I started touching it and I said screw it. So it's gonna be what it's gonna be. So I'll just toss those bad boys in there like that, and then we're gonna reverse it the same way that we pulled it apart. All right, so upper control arms are installed. Looking pretty, I don't know, it's a Honda Civic. So threw my RPF1 reps on here. So we're gonna lower this thing down. See what it looks like. Man, this thing needs some serious cosmetic lovin's, but I think it has potential. We're going to see if we can't get the bodywork done, the recorders fixed, the rockers fixed, whatever. And then I'm thinking wrap. Yeah. But stay tuned on this one because I'm going to be doing a whole series on this car. I'm be doing a whole lot of stuff to it. I have another B series for it I'm going to be probably building and throwing in this thing. I'm trying to stray away from K-swap on it. It's really difficult, but well, for the time being, I'm trying to just use the parts that I have in the shop without spending a whole lot of money, if anything at all. So either way, upper control arms. I was going to do camber kits too, but that's another time. Yeah, that's it for now. But stay tuned. Like I said, we're going to do some more cool stuff on this thing.